The story began in a small town near Paris. On his room's wall hung a poster of Cristiano Ronaldo. But he didn't just want to be a fan, he wanted the world to one day see him at that same height. Many called him the next Pelé of football. Others said he was the fastest man in modern football. He is someone who has built his identity through his achievements. In 2018, at just 19 years old, the crown of footballing greatness, winning the FIFA World Cup, or the hat trick in the 2022 Qatar World Cup final, his achievements made the world understand that age is just a number. Friends, I'm talking about a relentless warrior. His name is Kylian Mbappé. After the era of Messi and Ronaldo ended, those who thought football would lose its beauty are now looking at this magician whom history will remember as unstoppable. However, many wonder, how did an ordinary boy, capitalizing on his dreams and hard work, reach the highest peak of success? In today's video from Nagoric Scope, we will highlight the story of football superstar Mbappe's rise from his childhood struggles to shaking the world stage. The year is 1998. As all of France was celebrating winning their first World Cup, a child was born in Bondy, a neglected suburb of Paris. He was named Kylian Mbappé. The childhood of this son of Cameroonian father and Algerian mother was anything but a fairy tale. Growing up in the alleys and streets of Bondy meant either getting lost in the darkness of crime or dreaming of touching the sky. Mbappé chose the second path. While other children his age were busy with toys, 6-year-old little Mbappé would practice football on muddy fields, getting soaked in the rain. His father, Wilfred, was a coach himself. He saw immense potential in his son's magical feat. Mbappé's bedroom walls were covered with countless posters of Cristiano Ronaldo. Those posters weren't just decorations, they were his source of inspiration. But he didn't just want to be Ronaldo. He wanted to become something even bigger. Even at a young age, when world-class clubs like Real Madrid came calling, Mbappé didn't rush, because he knew the ladder to success must be climbed step by step. When he first stepped onto the pitch in Monaco's jersey, the entire football world discovered a wondrous young boy. At just 17, breaking legend Thierry Henry's record, he made it clear he had come to dominate the football world. Then came the 2018 FIFA World Cup. Mbappé was only 19. At an age when normal boys worry about their careers, Mbappé shouldered the dream of an entire nation. Watching him play in the match between Argentina and France, a commentator shouted, "This is a sonic boom." As the second teenager after 1998 to score a brace in a World Cup knockout game, he announced his talent to everyone. France won that World Cup. Mbappé scored in the final too. When he lifted the Golden World Cup trophy, having moved from Monaco to Paris Saint-Germain, Kylian Mbappé became one of the most expensive footballers in the world. We often say the time isn't right yet, or I'm still young, but Mbappé proved that your age doesn't matter. What matters is your skill level. If you are 100% prepared, opportunity is bound to knock on your door. The world won't give you a chance based on your age. The world will give you a chance based on your merit. So, as I was saying, the next World Cup, the 2022 FIFA World Cup, France reached the final again. Their opponent was Argentina, one of football's greatest legends, Lionel Messi, desperate to give his all to bring the trophy to Argentina. The Lusail Stadium was roaring with the clash of two superstars. Until the 80th minute, the world thought Mbappé would lose. But then, the next 97 seconds, called the most dramatic 97 seconds in football history. In these 97 seconds, Mbappé stunned the entire world. He brought the score level with 2 consecutive goals. Then, in the 108th minute of extra time, when Argentina took the lead again, everyone assumed Argentina would finally win. Yes, Argentina did win that day, but Mbappé didn't let them win easily. In the 118th minute, he scored another goal. Look, he even stunned Messi.
In total, 3 goals, one after another, a hat trick in a World Cup final. The world had last seen something like this 66 years ago. He single-handedly fought against 11 Argentinian players and thousands of supporters in the gallery. Perhaps destiny wanted someone else to win that day, but what Mbappé showed is unforgettable. The trophy went to Lionel Messi that day, but that night belonged to Kylian Mbappé. Sometimes, even in defeat, you can win. Mbappé proved that day. Maybe a day will come in your life when you give your best, overcome all odds, score a hat trick, yet the trophy might not be yours. But remember, the result is not in your hands. The fight is. Mbappé's melancholic face teaches us that it's easy to break down, but getting back up is the mark of a true champion. History remembers the winners, yes, but the world forever bows to those warriors who didn't stop fighting, even knowing defeat was certain. Think of the Euro 2021 night, for example. Mbappé missed the penalty against Switzerland. In an instant, he became the villain. All of France trolled him. He even became a victim of racism. Many thought Mbappé would break down. He even considered quitting football himself. But ultimately, he didn't make any wrong decision and returned to the pitch. However, his fight then was even tougher. On one side was the call from one of the world's biggest clubs, Real Madrid. Wearing their white jersey was his childhood dream. On the other, the president of France, Emmanuel Macron, requested him to stay and play for his city, Paris Saint-Germain. Imagine the level of mental pressure on a 23-year-old young man then. Finally, shocking the entire football world, Mbappé announced he would not join Real Madrid. He was staying at PSG. Hearing this, people criticized him for being greedy for money. But Mbappé's goal was something else. He wanted to make his city's club the best in Europe. He wanted to become the symbol of French football. More than money, leaving his legacy was more important to him then. But he knew the only way to silence the critics was to score goals. Then, one record after another, he became the most successful goal scorer in PSG's history. Friends, such decisions come in our lives too. On one hand, career opportunities. On the other, responsibility towards family or country. Mbappé taught us that whatever decision you make, the responsibility to prove it right lies with you. If he had stayed at PSG and not scored goals, people wouldn't remember him.
Similarly, whichever path you take, prove with hard work that your decision wasn't wrong. However, after 7 years of drama, 1,000 speculations, and a long wait, Kylian Mbappé set foot in that place where he dreamed of going as a child, sitting in that small room in Bondy. Real Madrid, the place called the best in football. Currently, Mbappé is not just a player, he is a global brand. At just 25, he has reached a height for which many dedicate their entire careers. Leaving Paris as PSG's all-time top scorer, he proved that sometimes you need the courage to leave your home to fulfill a big dream. Alongside Vinicius Jr., Jude Bellingham, and Rodrigo, Mbappé has now formed a new Galactico. His eyes are not just on the Golden Boot, but on football's highest honor, the Ballon d'Or. It is known to all that Mbappé will dominate the post-Messi-Ronaldo football world. Currently, he doesn't just want to win the Champions League, he wants to become an eternal legend like Alfredo Di Stéfano or Cristiano Ronaldo in Madrid's history. His goals for the national team are even bigger. When he steps onto the pitch in the 2026 World Cup, he will be in the prime of his career. His goal is to make France the best in the world again and become only the second player after Pelé to play in 3 World Cup finals. Mbappé's current situation teaches us that there is a right time for everything. He could have gone to Madrid 7 years ago, but he waited. He prepared himself more. In our lives, too, we often don't get what we want, but that doesn't mean we won't get the best. Keep working hard. Keep making yourself worthy.
When your time comes, the whole world will applaud, waiting for your arrival. Perhaps you don't know that at just 11 years old, Mbappé was rejected by Chelsea. They said the boy was talented, but didn't know how to defend. But Mbappé's mother told the Chelsea officials that very day, "You're not taking him today, but in a few years, you'll have to spend hundreds of millions to buy him." Mbappé took that rejection not as an insult, but as a determination. He proved to everyone that if the world rejects you, it's not the end, but rather a reason to start anew. From the streets of Bondy to this royal stage at the Bernabeu, Mbappé's journey reminds us that it's good to dream, but to turn that dream into reality, you must also have the ability to fight against the world. Only if you have the ability within you, you will succeed. Only then will you be unstoppable. We'll end here for today. If you liked the video, don't forget to give a like. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.